Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Oh, it's so good, dude. You can't drink that beer and tell me it's not good.
Man, that is. I mean, it's classic.
It's
What it is.
classic.
It's absolutely classic.
I mean, it's a so I didn't say this. Welcome back, everyone, to another exciting edition of the Sunday Sips podcast on the Tales, Ales, and Trails channel. I'm your boy Kyle. That's your other boy,
Nick.
in the flesh.
Woo.
We're here in the backyard of Casa de Woodard, right?
Scooby Snack Studio. It is
The
Scooby Snack Studio, but it's
over
also the Sunday Sip Studio. It
Right.
would be, I guess, this specific part of the backyard would be the Sunday Sip Studio.
Dang, you can't see it, but Scooby Snacks is right over there.
It's where the magic happens.
Yeah. We're here with actually very exciting beer. Very local, our North Star, that we've been calling it. This is, I would say, one of the premier beers from Sierra Nevada.
Yeah, it's one of those things that, we've talked about a lot of these beers over the episodes of like, man, like we haven't been able to get to this one. We haven't been able to get to, some of the true classics that are out there.
Right.
And we were looking around the beer fridge and trying to figure out what to do today. It's a little bit warmer of a day.
Yeah.
So you want to do something that's going to be really refreshing and light and fun. And we've reviewed Summerfest in the past.
Yeah.
We've reviewed Farmer's Kickback in the past.
So what better?
We landed on this.
Yeah.
And it really, really made a lot of sense.
It really does. I mean, if you can't tell by the silver can, we got it in a bottle and a can. It's Old Chico, baby. It's Old Chico. You know the classic label on the bottle, the classic label on the can. Old Chico, the crystal wheat, is one of those flavors that I'm never gonna get tired of.
No,
honestly. When you're out in the boat with your friends, when you're on the campsite with your friends, dude, Old Chico is so reliable.
Yeah.
To be refreshing. Before we crack, a little bit about Old Chico, if you don't already know, it's one of our lightest offerings. Old Chico Crystal Wheat is perfect for those new to craft beer or longtime fans. Easy to drink and easy to love, this quintessential Chico beer is brewed with malted wheat and barley, balanced by crystal hops. It's our tribute to the Old Chico Brewery, pictured on the label, which operated from 1865 to 1899. Excuse me. Yeah,
a little bit of history in there, which I like a lot.
I like it, dude.
I say we crack it. I'm thirsty.
Yeah,
let's get this thing going.
Got a bottle open there.
Oh, thank you.
For you.
Oh, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. Oh man.
So we did pull out the Sierra Nevada glassware for this one. We usually have a mismatch, and we try to.
That was probably one of my worst pours to date. Look at that. Oh God.
Cut. Can we get cleanup, please? Thank you.
Oh man. That was
Don't
bad.
look at his. Look at mine.
That was bad. I don't know where my head was at. I do know where my head is at.
That's
all over the
right
place.
There. But yeah, we try to generally match up the glassware if we have it from the brewery.
Sure.
We got a lot of Sierra Nevada stuff, of course. So we went with the pint glass and then another traditional pint glass here.
All-time worst pour on the podcast.
Belongs to you.
This was pretty bad.
Yeah.
But while I'm waiting for this head to subside a little bit,
we got to taste both. Because one's canned.
Okay.
So I'll give it a taste, and we'll wait for that one. We'll wait for that one. Again, just a classic crystal wheat smell. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Oh, it's so good, dude. You can't drink that beer and tell me it's not good.
Man, that is. I mean, it's classic.
It's classic.
It's absolutely classic.
I mean, so I didn't say this, it's a 4.8%, right? It's not that bitter, really. It's very on the light end. What's the IBUs, buddy? I gotta look. 4.8%.
Do you know what the IBUs are?
I do. I just looked at it.
It's got to be low.
Sure.
It's got to be like 22, something like
that.
Dude,
26, man.
All right.
Good job. Good job. I remember saying on one of our previous episodes that you're better at the second guess, but you kind of nailed it there.
Yeah, I'm getting all right. you know, as I'm waiting for this to subside a little bit
Yeah.
from my terrible pour, I think one of the things that we got to point out about Old Chico is that it is a favorite of one Doc Woodard,
True.
father of the podcast. Like literally, it's his favorite beer. Like when we go home to visit, I'll bring a 6-pack of Old Chico so that he can have it at the house, because I don't know what Old Chico's distribution is like, but I know at least at the grocery store that they shop at in Tracy, California, they don't have it there. So every time I'll bring him some cans, I'll bring him some bottles. The dude loves a good Old Chico because it is, that quintessential classic kind of light beer flavor.
It is. It's more comparable if you don't like a Mexican lager type.
Sure.
This is like the comparison.
Yeah.
To not have that like lime flavored, traditional Mexican lager flavor.
Yeah.
This is another one that's an option. If I always say like Mexican lagers, it's so good if you're like trimming hedges, mowing the lawn, or like doing like some laborious work and just get sweaty, and you just crack a couple of those. Oh, it's the best. Same goes with this, dude. Just a light choring day. You know what I mean?
Oh man,
it's so good.
That's so good. Here,
Just in
out of the bottle.
Yeah. That's a different flavor.
Yeah.
It's almost like
it's
I want to say like skunkier, but like in a good way. It's, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I will say the bottle is probably a little bit older than the can is.
Sure.
So maybe there's a little bit of that playing into things. Funny enough, I had a whole 6-pack of Old Chicos in the fridge as recently as this weekend. But
guess who came to visit?
The old man came to visit, and then we had softball last night. So it's like, what beers are you going to bring out to softball? You're not going to bring a heavy double IPA.
Right. Well,
you're going to bring something that's super nice and light and drinkable, which is an Old Chico.
Yeah. I mean, comparable to this is like Summerfest if you want a little bit more ABV. A little bit more of a buzz. But if you're trying to keep it lighter, this really, I guess they are both lagers, right? So
yeah, I and we can get into this more in the review, but I don't know how I want to sit here. Where I'm kind of thinking through this in real time. Where Old Chico always kind of hits a snag for me is it faces tough competition within its own brand.
It really does.
Because look, you can get the bonus of Old Chico is it's something you can get, I think, all year round, or at least most of the year.
It's year round, yeah.
But the times that I really want to drink an Old Chico are times like this, when it's nice out, when it's warmer, when it's sunny, and you want to be outside enjoying the outdoors. But the beer that would rival that from the very same brewery is Summerfest.
Exactly.
And I love Summerfest. So I'm like, do I go Old Chico, or do I rather pick a Summerfest, which is that classic lager?
Right.
I think the Summerfest has either a little bit more or a little bit less ABV. I can't remember compared to
I think
Chico.
it has more.
But I always find myself gravitating towards the Summerfest. Which,
Summerfest is only a 5. This is a 4.8.
Okay.
So we're in the same. Also,
bracket.
Summerfest is, I said it was a lager. It's technically a Pilsner. The yeast is a lager.
So different flavor profiles, but similar styles of beer, similar finishes.
Right.
Easy drinking, light, something you're going to want to have on a warmer day.
Also, if you really care, I looked at the calories. They're about the same. The carbs are about the same for both. So you're not really sacrificing anything.
Which kind of like
in Summerfest.
Yeah. Which puts Old Chico in a tough spot for me. Because like the rest of the year, for sure, I'll drink this if I'm looking for something lighter. Right. But the times when I really want to drink a light beer, I'm always going to go for that Summerfest.
Right. Or I'm going to go for like Valle.
Or Valle. Or
like that. Yeah.
Or a summer kickback from farmers.
Sure.
And to be fair, I don't think Sierra Nevada is alone in this challenge of having two beers that kind of fit
No.
a similar purpose.
Right.
You look at Farmers, and Farmers has Kickback. They've got Valle. They've got Farmers Light, which are all like, again, different flavor profiles.
Or even the Ramble West Curs, too.
Yeah,
Like that's...
different flavor profiles, but they're kind of all fitting into that same genre.
Also, Sierra Nevada has Pils, too.
Sierra has Pils, and they also have, and this is not widely distributed yet, but I bet you it will be, Mellow Little Thing.
Mellow Little Thing. It's
They're
4.5.
4.5% hazy IPA, which I have been loving recently.
Oh, you're in love with it, I know.
It's very, very good.
Now, those are the softball drinks for me. The hazy, that's a 4.5.
Yeah, because that gives you a little bit more when it comes to the flavor profile. There's something to chew on a little bit. So
I think it comes down to this, the crystal wheat flavor, more than anything.
Yeah.
I do tend to lean, like you, the Summerfest, lager yeast. I guess it's it technically is a Pilsner on the website.
Yeah.
That's new to me.
Yeah.
But I tend to lean, I guess, into the Pilsner realm if I still want something light.
Right.
Because you know me and Pils, I love Pils. Pils is fantastic new beer from Sierra Nevada. Summerfest, I would also go ahead of this, but that's also just not talking bad about this.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, it's just, it's in a stacked lineup. It's a great beer in a stacked lineup of beer.
It's a decent team and a great division, dude. You want to do some plugs?
We can do some quick ones.
Yeah.
I think that the biggest thing to plug right now, with when this is coming out, we just launched our podcast with Argenta Brewing. And this was a virtual one. That was, I don't think you were a part of this one.
Not, no.
But the owner of Argenta, his name is Ryan Dunlap. I found him on TikTok before I found his brewery. And what he was doing was giving you a behind-the-scenes look of the day-to-day operations of Argenta Brewing and what it was like to be a brewery owner, specifically a new brewery owner. Yeah. He's going through the financial. He's giving you all of like the nitty-gritty details that you don't really see when you go somewhere to buy a beer. And I just kind of gravitated towards that. I really like the transparency of it. And they seemed like they were having some success. They just hit their 2-year mark. So I wanted to reach out and talk to him about it. And he was awesome. We had a great conversation. He had one of my favorite lines that's ever been said on this podcast to date, which is,
you got it.
Beer is the most casual drink in the world.
Yeah.
And I was like, that I've never thought about it like that, but it totally is the most casual drink in the world.
It'd be beer or water. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it's so like, you know, it's that's it. It's super casual.
The essence of the beverage.
And what he was saying by that was, there's no need for it to become this super pretentious, snobby thing.
Right.
Like, just enjoy it with your friends and have fun with it, which I loved a lot. I really, appreciated that aspect of it.
Yeah.
So I just thought that was one of the highlights of what was a really, really great episode. As far as other plugs, I want to plug Scooby Snacks. That's coming out every single Friday. We're having a lot of fun with that. Executive producer Brittany is actually having a blast with that. We're really, at the inception of it, I was like, we're going to do different random episodes every single week. What makes more sense for us now is to talk about one trip or one experience at a time. We just got done wrapping up our trip to Montana from last year. That spanned 2 different episodes. We're about to launch into Belize, which is probably going to be a month of Belize-centric episodes because there's a lot there, a lot that we got to do. I'm really excited about that. It's an opportunity for us to talk about cool things we did. It's another opportunity for me to dump some awesome footage that I've just had sitting around into something that is purposeful and intentional. So
maybe a little spelunking story.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, that's all I got for now.
True.
Plug wise.
Okay.
I think we're
Yeah.
chugging along as a channel. We're having a lot of fun with it. Things are good.
I love that Argenta Brewing, dude. Beer is the most casual drink in the world, man. Listen, we as we can get beer snobby a little bit. Everybody could in the craft beer world, but listen, we poop on the domestics. But if you like drinking Coors Light, you like drinking Coors Light. And listen, if we're at a party, if we're hanging out, and you got a Coors Light and I got an Old Chico, we're gonna cheers the same way if you were drinking anything else.
Right.
So
100%.
cheers to you guys. Let's get to rating.
Let's do it.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you head this one off.
Yeah. So I think I've got a score for this.
Okay.
I like this beer
Good,
a
'cause
lot.
I gotta think of one.
I like this beer a lot. I don't. It's probably my second or third choice when it comes to light beers in a space where I'm wanting a light beer.
Right.
I think I go Summerfest pretty much 9 times out of 10. Or I'll swap to, if I want something that's got a little more lemony taste to it, I'll do a Farmer's Summer Kickback. I think that's a classic for me. And then I'll probably go Old Chico.
Yeah.
If we're talking about classic light beers and not some of the one-offs that a lot of these other breweries do, which are all great, but if we're keeping things to like flagship type beers, it's a good beer. It's in a tough space when it comes to style and presentation and just, I guess, the genre, which I keep thinking about the idea of genre. And for me, the genre here is light drinking, outdoor friendly beers.
Yeah.
Beers that you want to have when you're camping, when you're sitting outside at a baseball game, when you're just enjoying good weather down by the river, hanging out. Like, it's a great beer. I'm probably just gonna pick Summerfest or Kickback before I pick this one, which is a weird knock to put on a beer like this, but it's kind of the only knock I can put on a beer like this. So
again, we like to find the holes.
Yeah. So I'm going 7.5.
All right. I have a number. It's a little bit more critical. So I'm going 7. 7 flat.
Okay.
7 to me is still, as we rank, is still a good beer. It's teetering into great, but like you said, I think of the same way you think of genre. I think of like sports, like division.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's in a tough division, or it's in a tough conference, right? Like there's just a lot of good teams.
Yeah.
On this side.
Yeah.
And so I'm giving it 7 with almost like a plus, because if you really like it, it teeters. I can understand someone that says this is a 9. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Whereas other beers that I say are a 7, I'm like, it's not a 9, dude. But if someone wants to call this a 9, I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, it's a flat 7 for me, just because of where I rated Summerfest and where I would rate other light beers.
Right.
In contrast to it. But it's never going lower than a 7, because it's still a great beer. We talk about like what we take camping and everything.
Right.
Old Chico, even though we rated this, kind of middle of the pack, this is always in the cooler.
Makes an appearance I was thinking
every
about
time.
that because, I was thinking it has a little bit more of a soft spot for me because it is at every camping trip. It's at every family get together because, again, the old man's favorite beer. So there's going to be a few of these floating around.
Right.
By commutative property, I'm going to have at least a couple of these on any given trip.
Yeah.
And they're going to be solid beers no matter what.
I feel like I see this in the cooler when we're camping at like Whiskey Town or something, and I'm like, oh, I've had like 3 Valles or something, and I'm like, oh,
change it up.
Nice little change of flavor. Yeah. Race the palate real quick.
100%.
This is really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, 7.5, 7.5, dude. Cheers, buddy. How do you not love an Old Chico?
That's pretty damn good.
All right. You can find us on YouTube, Instagram, X, and
TikTok.
Not Facebook. We are on Facebook.
We are on Facebook, but it's more like all of our stuff that's on Instagram ends up on Facebook.
So yeah, find us on those platforms. Hit the bell so you get notified every time we put something out. We got short form every day. We got long form 3 times a week, thanks to this guy. And yeah, you don't want to miss a thing. Tell us what beer from Sierra Nevada we should try next, or just any brewery or anywhere you want to tell us about. Just pop that drink down below in the comments. Don't forget, we crack one for you. You crack one for us, and we'll crack one for you.
Cheers.
Take care.